everyone, it's me, Bryn, and today I'm coming to you with a brand new Halloween tutorial. As you can tell, I'm doing another Halloween gore type tutorial for this week's video. I'm going to be recreating the main character from Goon. So this is just my interpretation of his face, you know, after one of the fights. But I didn't do this huge eyebrow thing because I didn't want to block out my eyebrows and I didn't want my eyebrow to come out, so I just show you guys how to do a black eye. So yeah, this is a really easy Halloween special effects makeup look. It's a good introduction to liquid latex. I'm going to teach you guys how to use that in this video. But yeah, overall, this is like a really funny and like, if you're from Canada, lots of people will know you, who you are, or if you are a really big hockey fan, lots of people will know who you are as well because it's pretty close, I think. But yeah, if you want to see how to recreate this Goon makeup look, then just keep watching. The question of the video is, what is your favorite sport to watch and what team do you watch? My favorite sport is hockey and I watch the LA Kings. Yeah. We're going to start off with a fresh face as usual, so I'm just taking off all my makeup with my favorite makeup wipe so that we have a clean base. So the liquid latex that I'm going to be using is BrynnsAdventures liquid latex, and I'm using it in the shade Flesh. So I'm just going to start by using a Q-tip to apply a very thin layer of liquid latex where I want the cuts to be, and I'm doing one on my cheek and my chin. I also did one near my eyebrow, but I took that off later because I wanted to show you guys how to do an easy black eye. So here I am just applying it kind of like a beard. So now what you're going to do is take a tissue and you're going to rip it in half so that you have 2 or 3 sheets. Apply another coat of liquid latex to a certain area and then apply the tissue onto the liquid latex, and you want to try to make sure there's no bumps or bubbles, so apply it very slowly and then rip off the excess, which should be easy to break off. So after you do that, you're going to apply another coat of liquid latex and then wait for that dry to do the next coat. So as you're building up, it would be really good if each layer that you put on was smaller and smaller so that the liquid latex is thickest in the middle and thinnest on the outside, and this will help it fade into your skin better and look more realistic. So I did about 3 or 4 layers. Now I'm going to be using just any transparent finishing powder, translucent, and setting that so it's not shiny. So now you can take pretty much any concealers or foundations and you can try to match your skin tone. What I found works best is a shade darker than your skin tone because the liquid latex does turn out white with the tissues in it, so that's what works best for me, but you know, you have to experiment to see what works best. So I'm going to be using the Ben Nye palettes again because those are my favorites, and so I'm going to start with the black eye by doing a yellow all around a ring around my eye so that it looks really sunken in. So after I use the yellow, I'm taking red and I'm going to be, well, I'm actually taking green now. I'm mistaking and putting that around the edges as well. Now I'm taking red and I'm putting it in my inner corner and I'm blending that out. So a lot about building a good black eye is just applying layers and layers and blending them out so that you can get right shades and right colors that blend evenly, because black eyes don't have harsh lines. They're all blended out because it is just a giant bruise. So I played with different blues and purples and reds until I got what I want. You can look up black eye on Google Images because that's just what I went off. I went off a picture and that's how I got my finished result. So now I just took some pink, well, some reds and purples and put that on the outside of the liquid latex on my chin. You're not going to use yellows or greens because it's bleeding and it's not an old wound, so it's not going to be those colors. So now I'm using tweezers and scissors to cut a hole and a slit in my liquid latex on my chin. You need to be extremely careful doing this because you have real skin under there and you will actually cut it, and it can be really painful. So if you're a kid, maybe get some adult supervision or help, but please just don't cut yourself. It will really hurt. So be very careful when you're doing this. So to start off, I'm filling the inside of the cut with a burgundy blood tone, and I'm mixing it in with some brown and some blue and just rubbing that all around to cover up any mistakes I made with liquid latex and to make sure that the blood isn't going to be bright red. I know you can't see me applying the blood very well in this shot, but I'll show you how to apply it when I do the cut on my cheek. So I'm just applying a really thick amount of the Ben Nye scab gel right down the cut and extending it and making it a little messy because, you know, no cuts are usually perfect. So here I am again. I am cutting a hole and slit in the liquid latex. Again, please be very careful with this. I don't want any of you guys to hurt yourself because that would really suck and you'd have this awful mark on your face and it would be really painful. So please be very careful when you're doing this. So I'm just cutting a bit more of the liquid latex off so you can see inside the cut and I can have more fake blood because, you know, it's Halloween. You gotta go all out. So I'm filling the inside again with burgundy and red and blue tones and then smudging it with my fingers all around the outside to give it a look that is more realistic. And yeah. So here I am again, just shade it until you have what you want. You can look up SFX like stuff on Google. And so now I'm taking the fake blood and I'm filling inside the gap first and then I'm dragging it out on the liquid latex just the tiniest bit and then I'm smudging it a little bit as well because we want it to look like it just happened. So now if you have hockey equipment or shoulder pads or someone else's shoulder pads, put those on maybe before you do your makeup though, because I was trying really hard not to get blood on my hockey equipment. I also put some blood right above my eyebrow because I was going off of a Goon reference photo and he has some right above his eyebrow. Now you can just put on a hockey sweater or a jersey and then put on a helmet. It can be old, it can be new, and that pretty much completes the Goon look. So yeah. By the way, if you guys are still looking for a Halloween costume, make sure to check out The Hunt. If you saw something like really cute on Tumblr or Instagram and you want to know where to get it, you can post the picture on The Hunt and other people will find it for you so that you can get it. So that way you can have the most Tumblr and perfect Instagrammable Halloween costume. The link to download The Hunt will be in the down bar. But yeah, that's it for this week's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it and give it a thumbs up for more Halloween tutorials because I know it is almost Halloween, so I'm just gonna like make a whole bunch of videos like right now and I'm going to upload them all so that you guys can have some Halloween inspiration. But yeah, that's it for this week's video, so I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe to see when my next video comes out. Bye!